Hey Dustin, it's Bill Wheatley from Embroid Me. Have some. I've included a PDF of this quote for you, but I wanted to kind of buzz through some of this stuff because there's some moving parts here. I wanted to make sure that we were all clear on what we're talking about. So, this is the ST650. That's that first one we showed you that had the twin seams there at the shoulder to give you a little bit more shoulder room. So that one is $25.99, and that includes your embroidery, the Transnorm logo, left chest for you. The next one down was the K573. Let's take a look at this one real quick. The 650 is that's the first one we talked about, but the 650 I wanted to show you. That's the one that's got these little secondary seams there for you, and comes in a ton of colors, and all the way up to a 6XL. They do have a tall, but I believe the tall only comes in up to 4XL. But tons of different colors. Be a really, really nice shirt for your guys, I think. The next one I wanted to chat with you about was the K573. That's a rapid dry mesh polo shirt. And really like that one, and I think the money's really right on that one too. But comes in a decent number of colors. But this one's that. If you recall, this is the one that has that pattern to it. It's performance fabric, so it's going to be comfortable for you in the heat. And then it comes in all these different colors. I think I showed. They've shown you the skydiver blue. That's this one here, but decent amount of colors on that one. And the nice thing about that one, $23.99 on that. And then the 569 is the diamond jacquard heather polo. And I've included, by the way, all of these links here for you, but just wanted to kind of show you what we were looking at when we showed you yesterday. But that's this one here. And, I like this one because it's really, really lightweight. It's got the diamond jacquard texture. It's moisture wicking. I think the money's pretty good on this one, too. So those are $23.99 also. And then the Digi Performance Heather Polo, that's the one that your CEO came in, had the Elliott Electric logo on it. He really seemed to like that, too. And that's the K574, $23.99 embroidered. And then a couple of Nike products. The swoosh polo, that's the 44, $31.19. And that's the one that you're kind of co-branding with Nike on. So you've got your Nike logo or the swoosh there on the right side name position. And then opposite that, you go ahead and put this logo. I own several of these. They're really, really durable. It's a piqué, meaning that it's got that Izod Lacoste pattern to it, but it's a micro piqué. Really, really like that polo shirt. Money on that one's a little higher, but $61.99. And then a couple of talls, the 4XL tall and the blue sapphire, and then I think I showed you the long sleeve one also, but I can show you this one. That's the 60-49-41. And that is this one here. That's just a micro piqué polo shirt. Comes up to a 4XL in 4XL. That's the tall. And then the companion on that is the 363807, but I want to say that comes in just 4XL. So now Nikes are generally a little blousy, so we can certainly talk about that. There was another one, the Tri-Mountain. Let's see here, the Tri-Mountain Glendale. Tri-Mountain makes moderately pretty upscale shirts, but let's look at that one real quick. Because that does come in some talls also, but just again up to a 4XL, and not every single color. So the more standard colors, your blacks, your navies, those are going to come in the 4XL tall. But you know, you got to watch the sizing on that. So the other thing I wanted to chat with you about is the caps. The New Era 1120. I think it's this one right here. That's the Stretch Max contrast stitch. So it's got the standard here. It's the really nice mesh back, and then a decent amount of colors there. Let's see here. You know, the royal whites. I think that would look really cool with your logo, or the you know, the white royal. I think that would look really good. I think it's a white front. It's got the royal here, and then I think the back is, looks like it's black. So, you know, that would be a really nice choice for you too. And that one, in smaller quantities, you're looking at $15.58 a piece. And the brush Chino by Richardson and the Twillback Trucker, I wanted to show you those two also. And like I said, I've included those links here, but I just looked at this this brush Chino one, and it kind of reminded me of kind of those really upscale kind of polo by Ralph Lauren hats. It's just kind of got that look to it, because it's you know, it's unstructured, so it doesn't have the buckram backing there, and it's brushed Chino cotton twill, so it's a, you know, kind of a again, I could see the logo being really well received as like a boater's hat or a golf cap or just something to shoot out of the cannon. The other thing I like about it is it's not very expensive at $12.99 in the smaller quantities. And then the Twillback Trucker, which is the 312, I wanted to kind of show you that one because I know that you weren't particularly loving the regular trucker, but this is a Twillback Trucker, so instead of having the mesh back, they use the twill, so it has that same look that people are kind of liking right now, but it doesn't have the mesh back. So, you know, decent amount of colors on that. I think your logo would look great on a bunch of these caps, so that might be a nice option. That's the 312 Twillback Trucker. And the other one I wanted to show you was the outdoor cap. And that was the, what is it? The FWT 130L. That's the one that we looked at. And that's this one here. If you recall taking a look at that, I couldn't find the item number on that, but it comes in a bunch of different colors. That's a very, very relaxed fit cap with the very, very soft mesh. So, you know, pretty nice cap for the money, I think. So, next step, I think, for you would be maybe to go ahead and send me a copy of your logo in an EPS or a JPEG or a bitmap or kind of whatever you have. And what I'd like to do is go ahead and order probably one of these NE 1120s or two, or maybe pull one out of my bag and drop your logo on that. One thing you need to kind of decide is, like on this mesh back here, you got a couple of different options. We could do the Transnorm all the way across like that, or very popular right now is to go ahead and on that that lower left panel. So I kind of like that look, but it's not for everybody, but you know, a nice option for you. So shoot me that logo and give me a call if you have any questions. I think I've got every link that I've shown you on this email. So hope to hear from you. Give me a buzz. Thank you, sir.